Alright, what is going on, guys? This is going to be a very brief and a very quick video. Kind of, I don't know, I have a lot of things to sum up and talk about. But anyways, yeah, I just need to start pumping out content and making videos more consistently, especially music. But I just had like a lot of questions and things that were kind of conflicting in my mind that kind of blocked me from even putting out more videos or more content. And so after work, I went to some spiritual store. I just needed to like, I don't know, buy a whole bunch of things, like some incense, some brand new books so I can expand my horizons and think a little differently and overcome the thoughts that I have that do not serve me.
Here's a whole list. Some sage bundles, some sweet grass, some candles, literally everything to the whole nines, because first off, I needed to just cleanse off the negative energy I was feeling, or just put myself in a state where I could be relaxed and more positive and just feel a greater sense of relief and just surrender all of those thoughts and all those ideas. You get what I mean? Because you will never get any answers if you do not have a still mind. You will never figure out anything in life if you do not have a still mind and live on autopilot. And you will be just a stressed out individual. So relaxation and putting myself in a comfortable state allows for things to just flow easier, and life makes a lot more sense when you can be still and let the answers come to you naturally.
And while this girl was showing me around the store and explaining everything and what its purpose was and what value it had for certain things, this old guy was standing at the door and he's like, "Come with me, I want to give you a free reading, like a free tarot card reading." And I was like, "Alright," so we walked through the back, went across the street into this like palace of a place. I don't even know what it was. It was like a storefront, but inside it had like a spiral staircase that went all the way up, and his desk was like a granite table with just a solo laptop and some papers. And then he opened up this huge wooden door and brought me in, and there's red curtains all around and there's a red drape over a table. And he's like, "Okay, well, what do you want to know?" And I was like, "Well, you're the one who brought me here, so how could I even answer that?" And he's like, "No, you came to the store for a reason, because you wanted to find answers, and you were looking at all these books and looking at all these items, and made me feel like you were on some type of journey." And I don't know, he just looked at me in the door and he was like shocked. He's like, "Come with me." And I was like, "Alright." I felt good to just be a student and kind of sit back for once in my life, because usually I'm just the misunderstood teacher. And people are always asking me questions everywhere I go, or I'm teaching someone else, or they just don't understand what I have to say or what I'm going on about. So it felt good to just be a student and actually have someone give me some valuable advice. And I'm not saying that no one has in my life, like a lot of people have, but this was very one with my journey and where I was actually trying to go and what I had like deeply rooted in my beliefs of what I wanted to be. But anyways, I just explained to him all the things I was doing and everything I wanted to see and what I wanted to do in my lifetime. And I was just explaining to him how I only make music when I'm feeling great, or I'm feeling energized, or just have an abundance of energy and I'm feeling on top of the world. And I was also explaining all the dreams I had of things I wanted to accomplish. And he's like, "Okay, well, first of all, you need to be consistent. What are you doing on the days when you're not feeling great? How are you pursuing that goal on days when you are not feeling great?" And I was like, "Well, I'm pretty much just getting my energy back so I can make more videos, or so I can make more music." And he was just saying about how life's all about duality and how I'm only showing about 50% of my potential instead of truly just unraveling my whole other side. And he said, "Yes, when you're not feeling great, you do not have to make music." And I told him I didn't want to make music when I wasn't feeling great, because I don't want to repeat negative ass lines like 1,000 to 100 times and speak that out into the world, because I don't want to see that in my life. Like when I'm feeling trash or I have these bad feelings, I really don't want to write on a piece of paper and repeat it a whole bunch of times, because I do believe in the power of manifestation, and what you speak comes to life. So I really don't want to be putting that out there, and like songs are very energy packed. But he was just saying like, "What else do you do on those days?" And I was like, "Well, I make videos also." And he's like, "Okay, that is perfect. Now you can share different sides of yourself that will aid and will guide people." He's like, "You are here to serve. You are here to guide people. That is your purpose." And he's like, "You don't want to block off those sides of yourself." And he was saying how if I just make videos on those days, that heavy energy I feel, or just those random emotions I feel, if I let them go in a video, they're not going to stick or stay as long as they would if I didn't just make them in a video and express those emotions in one take and just get rid of them and go back to my normal state of feeling great.
And he was saying the dark side, or the shadow self of me, is the greatest tool that I have to help aid and guide others, because the way I perceive this world is so unique, and it is so different from 90 to 99% of the way this world perceives it, that by just going online and explaining my emotions and how I feel can truly change someone's life, which was an ego trip, which is a great stepping stone for others to figure out themselves and to figure out their own problems and to give them a different outlook on life that they may have overlooked, which was very interesting to me. And honestly, that's gonna make me so consistent because any emotion I feel, it's the perfect emotion to make a video.
And he's like, yes, just look at this candle. Look at the flame. He's like, this is what you have inside of you, but it's multiplied by like 1,000. He's like, I can feel the fire and the passion inside of you. But what happens if you leave this candle just stagnant and still in one place? Well, it's slowly gonna burn itself away until there's no flame. You need action. So he's like, imagine just an engine around this candle with pistons, with the belt, and now this flame is moving in a certain direction. And he's like, just add all the techniques that you know to this, and now you are moving in the direction that you truly want to go. And obviously a candle and an engine was a weird analogy, but it just made so much sense because I had so much fire, but I had resistance to make certain things because I could only be in a certain state of mind to present those ideas. Like I wasn't showing the other side of myself when I don't have the greatest days or when I'm, just getting back on track. So yeah, it was a very interesting experience. But anyways, today my cousin came down. It was his birthday and he was just traveling in the mountains going on an adventure with his family, and he was staying at my sister's place, and he just got his learners also. So apparently the whole time while he was there at my sister's place, I had my car parked there just because I got something brand new and I just left my car at her place. But yeah, the whole time he was there, he was just saying how he loved this Mustang. He loved my car. Every time he would walk past it, he's like, yeah, I need a car like that. That looks so nice.
Let's go.
And he was just getting very excited, and he was searching online for things that were of that nature. And my mom was telling me about that, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just give this car to him for free? Because I don't get the joy and I don't get the excitement out of that car like I did when I first got it. I know the feeling of getting your first car, especially if it's something like a Mustang or something that sounds loud. So I was like, you know what? I know for a fact the best idea is just to give this car to him for free. And honestly, I was trying to sell it, but I don't even drive that thing. It's literally just sitting at my sister's place until I can find something to do with it. And this is the perfect thing to do. So yeah, I was hoping that I could do this in person and just go and give him the car and see his reaction. Fortunately, they all left early, so I'm gonna have to give him a call, and I just want to get his reaction because he was definitely not expecting to get this car. He was just telling his mom that he wanted something like this, so maybe it could imprint the idea in her mind to get him something like this. But no, you're getting the car for free, so I'm just gonna call her really quick and let him know that the car is yours, and hopefully in the future I could do more things like this, but just on a grander scale. But anyways, yeah, now it's time for the exciting part, and give him a call and say, you know what, you've been looking at that Mustang, saying how you like it, how you enjoy it. Well, here you go. Here's the keys. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a call right now. Hello? Who's this? I'm just kidding. How you doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. I'm doing pretty good. So I heard you were looking at that car and you got your learners.
Yeah.
Do you have a car already?
No, I don't have one. I still need to get my learners, but I'm pretty sure I'll be getting that pretty soon.
Oh, because Destiny was saying that you were looking at that Mustang. You liked it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mustangs.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I got some good news. The car's yours.
Really?
Yeah, might as well, because I don't even drive it. And I know how excited I was when I first got it. So, yeah, the thing's extremely loud and it's a lot of fun. And I think you'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Speechless, basically.
Like, what kind of cars were you looking at when you wanted a new car?
I wanted a car like that. I was thinking of older models, but like it's kind of hard to get really old models with like Mustangs and stuff.
Yeah, honestly.
I was asking what year that Mustang is.
2005.
2005. Ooh, that's my birth year.
Oh, it was made for you. But yeah, talk to you later in the future. See what else I can do. Yeah, man, hopefully everything's going great, going amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, love you too. But yeah, I'm excited. The car is gone. It's in his hands now. And honestly, I just remember the feeling when I first got that car, and it was actually something that was dope, and it was actually something that was sweet, and it was in my driveway. And I was like, damn, like that's mine? Like really, that is mine? Like it felt so awesome, and it was so amazing. And I just remember the feeling of driving it and all of that. And to hand that down to someone else who is in my family feels amazing. And that's why I want to get wealthy. That's why I want to be rich. So I can do more things like this and have more resources to, help out a lot more people. And also, so I can take this to the next level and like hire a photographer, hire a cameraman, just hire like a whole team to do a whole bunch of just adventures and cool things. I mean, I could do that right now. There's nothing holding me back from that. But I can't just give 10 grand to somebody. That would be amazing. But yeah, so this is the whole video. Appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. And yeah, peace.
Plug me into the greatest version of the source. I'll bring them keys down to the whole planet Earth. My mind is switching seasons. Oh no, I got no